They've won the treble and are now officially the greatest Manchester City side of all time, but it wasn't all plain sailing for the citizens as they saw a penalty appeal and a red card for Mateo Kovacic overturned. So let's take a look at how social media reacted to this dramatic 3-0 win over Bournemouth. If you thought the last-minute winner at the Etihad on Sunday was dramatic, then just wait until you hear about the incredible matchday build-up. Check out our coverage for all the fallout from this historic season, and make sure you subscribe for all the best clips and moments. Every Manchester City supporter wanted the opportunity to celebrate one final Kevin De Bruyne goal or assist at the Etihad Stadium, but they were denied it by an almost unbelievable open goal miss. Instead, they were treated to Omar Marmoush performing a tribute act to the Belgian, rifling in a goal-of-the-season contender against Bournemouth to move his team one step closer to Champions League qualification. The party was well and truly in full swing, but Marmoush increased the volume with a stunning 30-yard strike. Bernardo Silva and Nico Gonzalez, De Bruyne's replacement after Mateo Kovacic was sent off, finished the job to move City up to third, but the day was all about De Bruyne as he waved goodbye to the City home support, who will get a statue by which to remember him. He means a lot to fans, and his impact on the club was shown by Pep Guardiola crying during the post-match commemorations. De Bruyne started in his 421st appearance for the club with the captain's armband and was accompanied by his 3 children when he walked out of the tunnel to be greeted by a 60th tifo depicting his image. This was his day, but there was business to be done. It never seemed likely that the post-match lap of honor from De Bruyne would be anticlimactic. After failing to score in their past 2 matches, City's duck was broken with a De Bruyne-esque rocket into the top corner. The firepower, however, was not provided by the Belgian, but instead Marmoush, who used a pocket of space to his advantage, getting the ball out of his feet and smashing a shot that dipped and swerved, bringing gasps before igniting the atmosphere. It was a goal worthy of winning any game and settled any nerves that City fans may have had after a first half devoid of clear-cut chances. Despite dominating possession, the hosts were frustrated by a resolute Bournemouth, who defended in numbers and looked dangerous on the counter-attack. The breakthrough came midway through the second half when Antoine Semenyo was judged to have handled the ball inside the area following a VAR review. Although replays showed the ball struck the arm of Philip Billing, the decision on the pitch stood, and De Bruyne stepped up to convert the spot kick. City's second was equally impressive, although it arrived in controversial circumstances. After Kovacic was dismissed for a second bookable offense, De Bruyne threaded a pass through to Marmoush, who raced clear of the onrushing goalkeeper and slotted into an empty net. However, play had been stopped for an offside check, and although the assistance flag was raised, the striker was deemed to have been level with the last defender. Guardiola's side added a third in the 84th minute when Bernardo Silva got on the end of Ilkay Gundogan's cross and turned the ball home from close range. The victory moved City above Newcastle United into third place and secured them a spot in next season's Champions League, but as the full-time whistle blew, it was clear that this match was never really about the result. A guard of honor made up of both sets of players welcomed the City substitutes onto the pitch before De Bruyne emerged from the tunnel to a hero's welcome. He broke down in tears as he made his way around the pitch, soaking up the adulation of the City faithful. And it was clear that this was a day that none of the players or supporters would ever forget. What do you think of Man City's incredible season? And what are your thoughts on the Kevin De Bruyne statue that will be erected outside the Etihad Stadium? Let us know in the comments below.